Imagine not being able to communicate, to feel locked out from the world.
Not real expressive, but when he does smile, you know, it lights up a room and he has that infectious laughter.
How was camp today?
Charlene Trahan's 19-year-old son, Leonard, is a special needs student.
The first time I saw it, I tell you, I was speechless. And I got really emotional because I thought, oh, this is just so neat for him to be able to experience this.
The kids are more expressive. They are more interactive.
Leonard is taking part in Home Run Hitters International, a Houston nonprofit that offers the gift of communication to those with special needs, plus a splash of fun, too.
These guys move all the time, but if no one recognizes it as meaningful, you know what they do? They stop moving. That's why a lot of times you'll see people with disabilities, if they're severe disabilities and they're non-speaking, you'll see them and they seem like they're just limp and lifeless. Why is that? It's because what they've done in the past hasn't worked.
Dr. Deborah Carr has worked 30 years as a speech-language therapist and teacher for students with profound disabilities and speech disorders. She started Home Run Hitters as a small extracurricular program. It has since blossomed into a camp, baseball club, and community service event.
With these guys who don't have voices, it doesn't mean that they don't have feelings, deep thoughts, you know, just like we have, but they need to have somebody who will be their voice, so that when the guy moves his hand, he needs to have a buddy to say, hey, he's moving his hand, he's trying to say hello. Or he's frowning now, he's trying to tell you he doesn't like that. But he does have to have someone who will be his voice in order for him to be understood and engaged and a part of the community of people.
I see you moving your hands. Good job, Dad. You're on first base.
One way Home Run Hitters International engages students is through Camp My Way, an indoor camp that focuses on interactions between campers and their personal camp counselors.
Some of these kids, maybe they won't ever get to go away to camp, but the camp is brought into them. They're able to react to it. You know, I may not be able to push Leonard out in the woods in his wheelchair and have him react to the, you know, the waterfall or the ground or whatever, but this brings it to him, the sights and the sounds.
Campers and counselors enjoy typical camping activities such as singing, art, and even the campfire, complete with interactive switches for the students to touch and start the flames, while counselors cheer them on. And what camper wouldn't want computer gaming time? Another bonding event that gives the camper a chance to learn communication with high-tech devices.
You take home the book that the camp counselors put together for the kids, and the book is so neat because it shows the pictures, it shows his camp counselors interacting with him. And when we first saw the book, I tell you, my husband and I, it was just, you know, it was just, you know, one of those moments because it showed Leonard participating in the water activities, all the activities that the camp counselors had for him, and it was just, you know, an opportunity for him to express himself in an environment that was set up uniquely for him.
The Home Run Hitters Club baseball game allows students to communicate in a no to high-tech manner by having fun hitting in a special way. The one-on-one experience is 2 minutes at bat. Coaches observe their players' movement while encouraging more. Facial expressions, movements, and vocalizations count as actual home runs.
Then to hit a home run and then, you know, get excited and everybody get excited about it. And Leonard loves that. He loves when somebody, you know, he loves that cheer, pat on the back, you did great. You know, I think he's a natural athlete, but he just loves that. He digs that. You know, here's my son who will never be able to play football, basketball, or any of the sports, but he has an opportunity to compete.
We have competitions to see how many people who can play the most games, who hits the most home runs, and everybody gets an opportunity to do that.
Switch-a-thon gives students a chance to raise money for charity while teaching communication. With the push of a button, students turn on such items as motion lights or bubble machines. Cheer captains track the amount of clicks of the switch at 10 cents a click. Some students even present their earnings on television fundraising drives.
What you do, whether financial or volunteer, your time, is going to affect these children for the rest of their days. It will enrich their lives. You have someone like Dr. Carr who is totally dedicated to this venture. You know, I know there's a bigger mission, but, you know, as a parent, I like it that my son is having fun.
People really don't know what to do with people who don't talk. You know, how do you talk with somebody who doesn't talk back? And I think what we do, not only that, but anyone who has issues with speech and language and they are not easily understood, we give them that venue, those venues where they have a partner, they will be understood, and they will be celebrated.
For more information, log on to homerunhitters.org.